Sup guys, it's boy Justin here with Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 7 review. The Origin of Obedience by Gege Akutani. This is published by Shonen Jump and it's rated T for older teen and goes for 10 US, 13 Canadian, 8 UK. Yeah, I was honestly gonna stop reading this series, or at least reviewing it, because yeah, I wanted to review more sci-fi manga, but they didn't have uh, the series I wanted to review in print, and you can't even find it on scanlation sites. So I was like, screw it, I'll go back to reviewing Jujutsu Kaisen, even though season 2 is over and the views are probably going to go down. But we're going to, keep reviewing this series until we at least, catch up. So yeah, we get to the aftermath of the events that happened in the last volume. Gojo basically saved the day. And all our villains are not doing so well. Hinami surprisingly survived, but despite the fact that our villains technically lost the fight, they end up winning the war because the objective was always to sneak in and steal special grade curse objects. Why don't they just call them like artifacts or something, relics or whatever? Like, objects, like special grade, like objects. Come on, man. So it was the whole curse users and curse spirits attacking the students was a big diversion. The real objective was the Sukuna fingers and the special grade curse death pain wombs, which that's the free death pain wombs at the back, which turn into these guys, which are basically, they're like half breed between curse spirits and like Jujutsu sorcerers. I would say humans, but they're closer to Jujutsu sorcerers. So, but we do get some downtime. Our characters, they decide to end the event of the school, the two school, what was it called? I don't even remember what it's called, but the special event where the two Jujutsu schools like meet up. They ended with a baseball game, which you don't even see who wins. Or did they mention who wins? I don't even remember, dude. And I read this today. Oh yeah, the home team won. Okay. It was a goodwill event. Okay, that's what it's called. Then we get introduced to, we get to the main story where there's this people are getting killed in front of their doors to their buildings by this curse. And our team Not 7 is investigating it. And it turns out a lot of the victims used to go to the high school that Fishy Girl went to. And we find out that he has an older sister and that he was basically a delinquent at his school. And that's where I think the name Origin of Obedience came from, because it was about like how he used to be a punk until he found like a cause worth dedicating his life to. Then he started to be like a good guy. So yeah, it turns out that like his sister also has the same curse, so now the stakes are high for him to kill this special grade curse, only for the half curses, half humans to show up and attack our characters, because they're after the Sukuna finger that the curse has. Which, yeah, you get the half human, half curse characters are kind of eccentric, to say the least, and they all have like blood manipulation techniques because apparently a member of the Kamo family did experiments on the Phantom, what was it called, the Death Womb paintings. And we get a flashback scene where, like, Gojo is giving, Fushiguro advice on how to become stronger. Which he has a one-on-one fight with the special grade curse, which, transformed. Because, conveniently, as it was the special grade curse was about to die, it decided to get its power-up just activated. From like eating the Sukuna finger, even though it had it for like a while. And then we get is this the first appearance of Fushiguro's domain, Chimera Shadow? I think it is. So yeah, that's basically the fight. We get like a 2-on-2 fight between Yuji and Kugisagi against the two curses. Which they need to come up with a name for that. A better name for that. And it turns out she's actually useful in this fight because their techniques uses debuffs, but also requires blood, and because of her special curse technique, Resonance, she's able to use that against them. So that, yeah, it was a pretty good fight. So what did I think overall of this manga? Great art. Great art. Though the backgrounds could be a little bit better, like especially during like how like the Shikigami look in this manga look way better in the anime than in the manga. Usually it's the other way around, but it is what it is. But yeah, it was good. It was good. It was a good solid volume, but would have been nice if important scenes that should have been happened before the fight, they decide, we're just gonna have a flashback to say, oh yeah, what's his name had a training session off screen, okay, so he's stronger now. It's like, what the hell? But I that's the problem, and I've already mentioned this, that the mangaka, the manga almost has too much of a fast pace where it's like we only get a chapter of downtime before the next action scene, next battles. And yeah, that's good and all, but at the same time, you need scenes where characters have downtime so we can flesh them out. And the characters aren't really rounded, really. They're a bit two-dimensional because we don't get the downtime for the characters to get fleshed out. That's basically the main problem with this series overall. But we're only really reading this series for the ultra-violent strategic battles. I've said that before, and I'll keep saying that. So that's it for this volume review, guys. It's a solid 6.5 out of 10. Yeah. I don't know when Volume 8 we're going to do a review for Volume 8. Maybe next week, maybe a month from now, who knows. And I could use some sci-fi manga recommendations, but one's currently in print. Alright guys, peace out.